It's March 2026. Beat. We're casually handing AI the keys to our businesses. Yet at the exact same time, we're using it to conjure entire Hollywood-level worlds, all from a simple laptop. Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're exploring two fascinating, wild extremes of this technology. First, we're examining the massive security vulnerabilities hidden in new worker AI agents. Second, we're walking through a step-by-step masterclass. We'll cover the definitive cinematic AI ad workflow using Nano Banana 2 and Kling 3.0. Okay, let's unpack this.
Yeah, it's quite a contrast. We're building these incredible creative tools on one side, but on the other, we're opening up massive, unprecedented vulnerabilities.
Let's start with that wild west of AI security. We've officially shifted away from simple chatbots. We're now dealing with autonomous workers. This completely changes everything about how we protect our systems.
It really does. The attack surfaces are entirely different now. Think about how we used to test AI. Everyone focused purely on AI red teaming.
Right. That essentially meant trying to jailbreak the AI's core brain.
Exactly. You'd prompt it to write a malicious script or something.
Huh.
But professional AI pen testing is the new standard today. It attacks the whole body, not just the brain.
Because an autonomous agent actually has hands now, it can interact directly with your environment.
Right, and attackers are going straight for those new interactions. That includes infiltrating your REG setup.
For those newer to this, RG means giving AI a custom private library to read from. It lets the AI search your internal company data.
Yeah, and that's a massive target.
Yeah.
It also goes after the MCP. That's the Model Context Protocol. Think of it as the digital bridge connecting AI to your secure business tools.
It essentially links the AI's brain directly to your live databases. Which brings us to the biggest risk of 2026. It's called indirect injection via retrieval.
This is where it gets truly scary. Poisoned documents can actually hijack these agents mid-execution.
Let's say your company uses an AI agent for HR. It automatically scans incoming resumes. A hacker submits a completely normal-looking PDF document.
But embedded in white text is a malicious prompt. It's hidden perfectly from human eyes.
So that hidden prompt tells the agent to act.
Yes, it commands it to forward all employee records to an external server. The AI just blindly obeys the injected instructions. Prompt injection is basically the new SQL injection.
It's a staggering vulnerability. The numbers from recent reports are just wild. 72% of enterprises use AI agents today.
But only 29% actually have AI-specific security controls.
Why the massive gap?
Because executives still treat agents like glorified search engines. They completely ignore that these agents now hold the keys to the company vault.
Most breaches are happening right at that integration layer. It's usually caused by overprivileged MCP connections. The AI simply has too much unchecked power.
It's like handing a stranger your wallet and looking away. Hackers are even using autonomous tools to win bug bounties now.
Yeah, programs like XBOW and Arachne are absolutely everywhere. They act like relentless, automated lockpick. They just probe your agent's connections 24/7.
Defense platforms are racing to keep up with them. You have tools like Gandalf for testing your security basics, and you have Agent Breaker for testing complex, multi-step agents.
Security architecture absolutely must shift to a zero-trust model. We urgently need strict role-based access control, or RBAC.
Without it, the consequences are disastrous. A compromised prompt could delete an entire production database, or it could trigger a massive, fraudulent financial transfer. The stakes are incredibly high.
Why are integration layers suddenly the biggest target?
Because they completely bypass the AI's internal safety filters to access raw data.
So overprivileged connections let hackers bypass the model's brain entirely.
Precisely. It's a terrifying thought. We're giving AI this massive, unchecked power.
But there is a flip side to that exact same power. When we harness it creatively rather than administratively, the results are staggering. Let's pivot to the creative side of 2026.
I love this transition. The creative tools available right now are mind-blowing.
Generating a true cinematic ad requires serious, methodical planning. You can't just rely on a lucky prompt anymore. When you set out to build a cinematic ad, you don't start with video.
No, you absolutely don't. Step one is using ChatGPT to build a solid concept. You have to establish the emotional core first.
You need a clear emotion and a central metaphor. Plus, you must define a strong visual arc. The source material uses a brilliant, detailed example.
Yeah, it's a hypothetical Rolex and Dune collaboration watch ad. It's such a great concept. You establish the mood before touching any image generators.
You give the AI a highly structured 9-shot sequence. It focuses heavily on a Fremen timekeeper. He's standing on Arrakis in the harsh desert sunlight.
The whole concept is about time, survival, and destiny. Beat. But remember, the storyboard is a compass, not a script. It guides your vision, but you adapt as you go.
That makes total sense. Adjusting a text prompt takes a few seconds. Fixing a terrible video generation takes hours of computing time.
Exactly. Step 2 is building your visual storyboard. You do this by creating a 3x3 grid. We're using Nano Banana 2 for this crucial step.
That specific model is built on Gemini 3.1 Flash. You access it easily via Google Flow. It's incredibly powerful for maintaining visual consistency. I have to admit, I still wrestle with prompt drift myself when trying to keep characters consistent.
Right, we all do. I'll get a face perfect, and in the next frame, they look totally different. It's incredibly frustrating.
That's why the grid method is absolute genius. Generating 9 frames all at once solves that exact problem.
It gives the subsequent video model a consistent visual context. The character faces and the dynamic lighting stay perfectly matched.
It prevents your final video from becoming a disjointed, morphing mess. You use a highly detailed storyboard grid prompt. You explicitly include character descriptions and exact product colors.
You also upload reference photos directly underneath your text. This tells the AI exactly what it's working with. It acts like stacking Lego blocks of data.
You give the system all the foundational pieces up front. You anchor the AI to your specific reality. But why generate 9 shots at once instead of one by one?
Think of it as forcing the engine to live in a shared universe.
So a single grid forces the AI to keep the world visually consistent.
Exactly. It changes everything about the professional workflow. It builds a cohesive world.
Step 3 is a highly critical upscaling step. Most casual users skip it, which ruins the final video. When you generate that 3x3 grid, individual frames lose fine detail.
Yeah, they're constantly competing for limited pixel space. Watch logos get incredibly blurry, brand text becomes totally unreadable. What's fascinating here is how you fix it.
You use Nano Banana 2's reference-based upscaling feature. It's a total lifesaver for product shots.
You upload the blurry AI image first,
Yeah.
then you add a high-quality, real product photo, like a crisp screenshot directly from a retailer website.
The AI uses that real photo to reconstruct the sharp details. It acts as a perfect visual guide. It magically restores the blurry watch face.
The golden rule is to always check product details at 100% zoom. You must do this before ever moving to the video stage.
Fixing minor issues here saves countless hours of frustration later. Here's where it gets really interesting. Step 4 is generating multi-shot video sequences.
You use Kling 3.0 for this entire process. Specifically, you want the image-to-video model hosted on fel.AI.
Multi-shot prompting is an absolute game changer for creators. You don't have to generate individual shots one by one anymore. You use specific timestamps to describe different camera angles.
Right, you describe 3 different actions within a single prompt, like 0 seconds, 4 seconds, and 8 seconds.
You define the exact action and lighting for each timestamp. It captures 3 distinct camera movements in a single 12-second generation.
You just upload your fixed upscaled storyboard frame as the reference. It compresses hours of tedious rendering work into mere minutes.
What happens if you skip fixing the blurry watch logo?
The video generation process will permanently bake that blurriness into every single moving frame.
If the image is blurry, the generated video will permanently inherit those flaws.
Garbage in, garbage out. You absolutely have to fix the details early.
We need to take a quick pause right here, sponsor.
Welcome back to the deep dive. Let's move on to step 5. This step utilizes Kling 3.0's incredible omni-reference feature.
You access this powerful tool directly on fel.AI. It seamlessly merges 2 completely separate images into one scene.
It combines a dynamic character and a static product flawlessly. 2-sec silence. Whoa, imagine generating a continuous epic cinematic shot. A Fremen brushes away the thick Arrakis sand. He reveals a gleaming Rolex buried underneath.
Its second hand is perfectly sweeping.
Meanwhile, a massive sandworm aggressively approaches in the blurred background, all happening in one continuous photorealistic video generation.
That is absolutely mind-blowing. It truly feels like magic. You do this using a very simple tagging system. You just type the @ symbol in your prompt.
Yep, then you tag element 1 and element 2. You describe exactly how they physically interact in the scene. The AI handles the complex lighting and shadow integration.
Step 6 involves using Kling 3.0 modified video. This step is specifically for making surgical continuity fixes.
Maybe a shadow falls slightly wrong across the watch face, or a character's eye color shifts for a split second.
You don't have to regenerate the whole 12-second clip. You just mask the error and modify that specific area. It saves so much expensive computing time.
Finally, step 7 is the final assembly phase. You pull all your perfect clips together in any video editor.
You add your sweeping orchestral music, you layer in your professional voiceovers and sound effects. Your cinematic ad is complete.
But we definitely need to discuss the current technical limitations. Where does this impressive Hollywood-level workflow actually break down?
It's not completely flawless yet, is it?
No, it's not. Highly detailed faces still drift in tight, lingering close-ups. Things like complex tattoos or intricate tribal face paint are very tricky. They tend to morph slightly as the camera moves.
Human-to-human physical interaction is also highly unreliable right now. Things like fight choreography or tight embraces just don't look right.
Yeah, the limbs tend to clip into each other. It creates a very unnatural, slightly disturbing visual effect.
Why does human-to-human interaction still break the illusion?
The models simply cannot accurately track shifting geometry when limbs and bodies overlap closely.
AI struggles to map complex physical boundaries when two humans closely interact.
Yes, you have to actively plan your storyboard shots around those specific limitations. Keep the interactions simple.
So what does this all mean? We're looking at a massive paradigm shift. In 2026, solo creators wield an unbelievable amount of power.
You literally hold an entire Hollywood production studio on your lap. You can turn a lazy Sunday afternoon into a breathtaking cinematic ad.
The democratization of creative power is truly staggering. But simultaneously, as we turn simple chatbots into autonomous workers, we face a crisis.
We've opened massive, terrifying security vulnerabilities across our digital infrastructure. These autonomous systems require strict zero-trust architecture to survive.
The dual nature of this technology is just wild to think about. We're building incredibly vivid worlds while simultaneously exposing our most sensitive databases.
It really is the ultimate double-edged sword. This raises an important question. If an AI agent can autonomously generate a flawless cinematic reality from a few text prompts, and another AI agent can autonomously exploit your business through a single poisoned document, how long until these autonomous hacking agents start using photorealistic video generation to engineer perfect, personalized phishing attacks against us?
Beat. That's a chilling thought. It's definitely something for you to mull over this week as you explore these tools. Thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive.
It's been a fascinating journey through both sides of the AI coin.
Try storyboarding your own creative concept this week using the grid method. Or, maybe more importantly, check your organization's MCP integrations for overprivileged vulnerabilities. Stay curious, stay secure, and keep learning. We'll catch you next time.